G'day, welcome back to Fading Margins. Well, my mate Mo over in Kirby Creek responded recently to an open tag by a chap called Boston Blades Review 919. And the question was, if you're going out in the woods, what three blades would you take? And I think the requirement was a slip joint, a folder, I think, and a fixed blade. Now, there's all sorts of questions there, so I'm going to answer it in my own way and hope I pass muster. Now, my traditional EDC is a Victorinox Swiss Army knife on my belt, usually a Ranger, a Huntsman, or the Swiss Champ, and then a single or multiple blade knife in my pocket. So I'm already kind of half tooled, and then I've got another 58mm SAK on my keyring. So if I was going out in the woods, or if I'm going out for a walk, that doesn't really change. So the knife in my pocket would probably be something like this. This is the Otter Hippekniep in cherry wood, I think it is. Slip joint, C75 carbon steel. Pretty little thing, very sharp, does the job. The younger sister to my little red knife. The folder, I think in the American context they were talking about locking folders. Well, if you're going to take a locking folder, you're just going to take a buck 110 of one variety or other. But I don't, because of where I live, that could be problematic. So it would probably be one of these two. This is my Huntsman, or my ever faithful and much traveled Swiss Champ. And the reason for these two is you don't just get a knife. Well, you get two knives, you get a saw, you get a scissors, you get all sorts. You got a lot of tools going on there into the bargain. And then finally, if I wasn't carrying some sort of axe, because hypothetically you might be going out for multiple days, if I wasn't carrying some sort of heavier weight cutting tool, I'd probably opt for this. I was using this yesterday out in the garden, cleaning up a bit. I managed to keep myself intact. This is the Kabar BK9. I love this thing. It's beautifully balanced, and there's not much you couldn't do with that. On the other hand, if I was taking an axe of some description or a hatchet, then it would be a smaller fixed blade, perhaps something like this Matterhorn from Bark River, or alternatively my ever faithful 5160 slightly modified buck 119, or this would be a very good choice again in 5160, the buck Compadre. Much underrated knife, this, very effective. Or for something completely different, and I know I'm hedging my bets here, just can't decide. Perhaps this. This is the Rottweild Falke, the Falcon from Rottweild, which is a Red Deer brand of otter knives in Sulingen, Germany. This is bearing steel, saber grind, big spine, what are these, bog oak scales. Very comfy. I don't think you've seen very much of this, but it's a very good tool. And despite the 4.5mm spine on it, they get the blade profile, they managed to get it down to a beautiful edge. You can really slither tomatoes with it. So something like that. So there you are. Those are my three. A simple single blade folder of European origin, probably from Otter, possibly from Arthur Wright and Sons. A Swiss Army knife with plenty of extra tools, and then if no axe, the Becker BK9. If I have an axe, then possibly something like the Rottweild Falke or the buck Compadre. There you go, guys. That's my response. thanks very much, and until we meet again, wishing you every health, happiness, and every blessing. I'll catch you next time. Ta-da now.